tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I will teach it to you in 1 minute. 1, life waits for nobody. Get up every day and keep pushing through no matter what. 2, make sure you take good care of yourself. If something happens to you, the world will move on and you will fall behind. 3, if you don't work to build your dream life, someone will hire you to build theirs. 4, work in silence. Celebrate in private. People love to ruin things. 5, don't regret your past. Just learn from it and move on. 6, no one cares. Work harder to become better each day. 7, ignore advice from anyone who doesn't live the life you want to live. 8, rule over your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. 9, if you find someone better than you, don't hate. Ask them for advice and cooperate with them. 10, you're truly at peace with yourself when you mind your own business.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You really adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding.
Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Atoms and good evening to the Eves. This is the Blac Pill Podcast, Ninja. Yes, sir. Welcome to the dark days, Ninja. It's the dark days. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, can y'all hear me? Is this thing on? Yo, I feel bad, Ninja. I think I'm getting sick. Yeah, I'm getting sick.
You need to leave.
Yeah, so the weather changed yesterday night, and it got a bit colder. You know, I think we're in fall. Hopefully we're in fall. If not, I sound stupid. Yeah. But I think we're in fall, and yeah, you know, I slept without a blanket. Ninja woke up this morning with a sore throat. I could not breathe out my throat, Ninja. Big pause.
You need to leave.
Big pause. Word to the alphabet, boys and girls, and the LGBTQIA plus ninjas out here in these streets. But yeah, man, we got a good show for you guys today, man. Laila Ali. Laila Ali accuses Claressa Shields of using her name for attention and clout. Ninja.
You need to leave.
Let's talk about it, man. Hold up, let me pull myself in here. All right, chill out, chill with the sounds. Excuse me, chill with the sounds, brother. Yeah, so I'm a little under the weather, and if you see me sweating, it's because I'm trying to sweat this out. After I get done here, I'm going to the gym to go sit in that sauna. Shout out to LA Fitness. We in here, Ninja. What up? Gang. Shout out to all the gangbangers. Hey, man, don't send the Goonies after your boy, man. You know, I'm throwing up my gang signs. You know, y'all niggas be like, So
No, I'm just trolling. But yeah, we in the building, man. Like I said, I'm sweating. I can't believe it. I haven't been sick in years, people. Can you imagine? You know what it's like to not get sick in years? Somebody actually told me that's a trauma response. And when I say somebody, I read that somewhere, that the reason why you don't get sick is because you don't feel comfortable. You know, you stuck in grind mode, long story short, and I'm explaining it in my own way. But besides the point, we in here, man. We in here, and we in here to stay, okay? With that being said, shout out to you if you tuned in, man. We streaming on 6 platforms. What up? YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Kick, X, and oh shit, I messed up. Rumble? No, wait. YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Twitch, X, and Facebook. Ninja, we in here, Ninja. My bad. I had a brain fart. Past that, we got a poll in the chat. Let us know what you think in the comment section. The poll's on YouTube. The rest of the platforms can follow suit. I have to put TikTok up. I got to put TikTok and Kick up. I'm going to work on that. I might remove YouTube. I don't know yet. Or I'm going to make them smaller or discombobulate them all into one. Right? I'm going to do that. But yeah. The poll in the chat is, if Laila was in her prime and Claressa was in her prime, who do you have your munyon on? Ninja, vote and tell us what you think, chat. And the answer choices are as followed. Option 1, my money's on the greatest woman of all time. Yes, sir. Option 2, I'm team she be stinging. If you know, you know, Ninja. If you know, you know. And for those of you who don't know the insider, team She Be Stinging. She Be Stinging was actually Laila Ali's nickname when she was fighting. She Be Stinging. And ask me how I know. Ninja, I read. Ninja, shout out to all my ninjas. I read, so I looked that up. I had no clue till today. But it's all good. We're gonna keep pushing and persevering. I'm Team Claressa. That's it, and that's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Anyways, yeah, and option 4, why can't they both be great? Let us know what you think in the comment section, people. I'm gonna learn to stop pressing these sounds so much. That's really me testing them. So while I'm talking to you guys, I'm thinking, hey, does all my sounds work? Let me test them out. Let me see. Nope, doesn't work. You see that? Let me see. Okay, that one works. Yes, sir. We in here, man. Come on now. All right, quick disclaimers before we get started. I know it takes a while to start the show. It's a lot to discuss, man. I got a lot to say. Quick disclaimers. First things first, everything you guys see here is for social media purposes and social media commentary only. None of this is real. Don't shoot the messenger. Another disclaimer, you know, the people I talk about, shout out to everybody we feature on the show. Feel me? Everybody that we talk about is allowed to defend themselves when it comes to what I say. Just please don't send the Goonies after me. Please don't pull up on me in the streets talking about what's that shit you was talking on live on the internet, or as the ninja say, on the internet, and then pull up like, oh yeah, you trying to get gangster, because I'm gonna look at you like this, ninja. But what the hell, boy? So please don't pull up on me. Past that, hey man, say man, you know what it is. It's your boy. We in here. If the stream lag, I'm sorry. I didn't restart my computer, and I got a couple other things on my Wi-Fi. I'm thinking about getting another Wi-Fi, but to do that, y'all niggas gotta donate, ninja. Y'all niggas scared to donate. $1 go a long way. Okay, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Past that, we coming out with the drip soon because it's getting cold faster than I thought. I know I was been supposed to come out with this since October 1st. Like I said, I got to do it right, because if I do it wrong, ninjas finna drop bread on it and turn around and say, where my money, run me my money, because I set up the clothes wrong and it don't come to their house. But we going to set it up right. Only thing is, we're going to have to kind of expedite shipping, but it's all good. I'll find a way to give the people who actually fuck with me and support me, what is it called? A discount code. We're going to give y'all a discount code. So I'll lose out on bread since I took too long to give y'all the clothes. But we're going to come out with them sweats soon, ninja. All right, we coming out with them sweats soon. Unisex, feel me? It's unisex. Shout out to the alphabet boys and girls. Y'all can wear it too. I know you guys like to, role play and stuff. Y'all like to role play. Hey, but say another disclaimer. Like I said, we do dark humor on the show, so don't shoot the messenger. You feel me? Shout out to the big girls, ninja. Shout out to the big girls. All right, I'm gonna stop with the sounds. But yeah. Like I said, man, woman, child. Shout out to Adam and Eve, in the Garden of E. No, actually, let me say it like this. In the Garden of B, Adam thought to Eve, and God said, I watch what you do, and I know of what is not seen, ninja. Yeah, I'm deep like that, ninja. Take that as you will. Like I said, let's get started with the show, man. Shout out to the core. Shout out to the Adams and E's. And if y'all want to join my memberships, hey, man, say, man, y'all know where to go. Free game. Ladies and gentlemen, Adams and E's. Hey, selflessly, you pick. Selfishly or selflessly promote yourself. So everything that I just told you guys in the span of a couple minutes, if I had promoters, they would be saying that in the chat. You know I'm balling on the budget, but we're going to keep pushing and persevering for success, nigga. All right. So shamelessly would be a better term. Shamelessly promote yourself out here in today's day and age, because if you don't, ninja, you gonna stay broke. All right, shout out to all my ninjas. All right, we in here, man. Let's see what's popping off on the net. Everybody got the same social media, but we all have different algorithms. Here's a bit of mine and the core. We got Code 47 tweaking out per usual. Shout out to Code 47, ninja. Hold on. Let's see what Code 47 doing. All right, let me see. So Code 47, President DJT threatens to go in and kill Hamas if Gaza executions continue. We will have no choice. Now, I'm going to be real with y'all, and please don't think I'm tone deaf when I say this, and I'm not trying to get canceled. Please don't cancel me. I have no idea what's going on with Hamas and Gaza and all that, you know? And the reason why is, you know, I mean, what happened to the Republic of Congo, ninja? I said it. As little as I know about what's going on in the Democratic, I think, Republic of Congo, is that what they call? I think that's what they're called, is as much as I know about Hamas and Gaza. So all I can say is do your research. We'll pray for you. But at the same time, I'm praying for the people that look like me. Ninja, I said it, ninja. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't care if they're a bit darker. I'm playing for the people that look like me. Shout out to AO. Let me hide this because you guys are seeing my personal. Hey man, I gotta make a whole new page for the show. Shout out to AO. AO sending me stuff to go talk about in the show. Let me see. Let's see what they have to say. Here we go. Oh, well, there is no footage here. That sucks. I thought there was gonna be footage. Well, there you have it with DJ T Ninja. Anyways, let's get into today's show. And shout out to the core. Hey, man, if y'all got something to tell me, or if y'all got something y'all want us to cover on the show, send it to your boy. Send it to Adam Experience, or send it to my main page. It's Black Adam. It's like I said, y'all can show me stuff. What's up to my boy Ewu? What's up, Ewu? Hey, what up, Ninja? Shout out to the dad to be. Hey, we be talking about you, Ninja. No bad stuff though. Standing with his people. LOL. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a colonizer, bro. Hold on. I'm a colonizer. Yeah, Ninja. Hey, same. Hey, look. Same way the light people stand with the light people, Ninja. I stand with the dark people. It just is what it is, bro. Don't be mad at your boy. It's all love though. I like light skinned people too, and people of a lighter complexion. I love white people. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters, Ninja. I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all, but at the same time, bro, y'all not looking out for the people of a darker complexion. So the same way they got Hamas and Gaza and whatever's going on there is the same way I'm looking at the Democratic Republic of Congo and like, what the hell is going on over there? Like I said, guys, do your research. Be informed. Be informed. Anyways, let's get into today's show, man. Everybody got the same social media. We all have different algorithms. Here's a bit of mine and my fan base. Shout out to the core. Before we get to the main event, which is Laila Ali and Claressa Shields, y'all answer the poll in the chat and hit the like button, Ninja. Hit the hype button if you see it. For those of you who are new here, we discuss industry news. We discuss entertainment news specifically. It's a lot. It encompasses a lot. So like I said, it's a broad subject and I'm one person. So if I don't talk about everything I need to talk about, don't be mad at your boy. But let's see where we'll start. We're going to start with Stephen A. Smith. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. So we are right now witnessing Stephen A. Smith being canceled in real time, people. Let's see what's going on here. First things first, we have Stephen A. Smith not walking back or walking anything back. So after getting called out by black leaders, including Roland Martin, Tamika Mallory, and D.L. Hughley, the ESPN host doubled down on his critique of Representative Jasmine Crockett. He says he respects her, but still believes her calling Trump a white supremacist and Texas Governor Abbott Hot Wheels is rhetoric for the streets and not Congress. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Me personally, I'm not here to defend Stephen A. Smith. I don't necessarily agree with what he says, but what I do agree with is, why do we have to portray black culture? Why do we have to portray hood culture in the same synonymous stance? And forgive me if I use these words wrong, but why do we have to portray hood culture in the same synonymous stance as black culture? And what I mean by that is, why do we have to take the certain negative aspects of our culture, and some of you may see it as positive, and that's okay, right? We all can have an opinion, but why do we have to agree all the time? We don't have to agree all the time. I've told you guys, black people are not monolithic in their thinking, and what I mean by that is, you know, everybody's canceling Stephen A. Smith for what he said. I'm more of the opinion that both things can be true. So I can agree with what Stephen A. Smith said, and I can still agree with Jasmine Crockett. But like I said, when you do your research, I've seen examples of Jasmine Crockett, you know, speaking properly, not speaking in the bonics and all that kind of shit. And yeah, it's cool. But like I said, why can't we divide the two? And like I said, Jasmine Crockett is not from a lower socioeconomic standpoint, and she never was as far as I'm aware. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to let Stephen A. Smith speak for himself. Let us know what you think in the comment section, Ninja. Here we go.
You want me canceled because I asked a question?
That part.
Jasmine Crockett, how is that going to work for you and your constituency? You are a black woman who is speaking your mind. I spoke my mind about whether or not that strategy is going to work for her and going to work for the Democrats in pursuit of regaining power during the midterm elections and hopefully the presidency in 2028. Because
now let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. Because right here, you know, the next thing Stephen A. Smith is going to say, and I've seen a bit of this video, because normally I don't watch the videos, but I seen a bit of it. I felt like it was a good subject to discuss. Stephen A. Smith said he's not a Republican and he doesn't have the desire to vote for any of the Republican candidates per se in the future. And that's okay. But I told you guys, and I called it first, Stephen A. Smith is probably going to run, and he's probably needing the Democratic Party to support him. So now he has to do damage control, and that's okay. Like I said, I get it. When you get to that level, you got to do what you got to do. And if you don't know his level, just go look up how much money he got in the bank. Now, I'm not the type of ninja to pocket watch, but I will tell you, when it comes to the whole thing, like I said, bro, it's a tough situation. It's a sticky situation. What I will say is, you know, Jasmine Crockett is her own woman. She's going to be her own woman. I feel like when it comes to us being black people, you know, we got to be able to take constructive criticism from our own peers. I feel like a lot of problems that stem from our community is we allow other groups of communities to criticize us, and then we listen to what they have to say. But when we criticize each other, it's a problem. Now, like I said, poor example, because Stephen A. Smith just had another group or another kind of person, and not to make this a race thing, but Alexis, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Serena Williams' husband, right? That ninja, you know, shout out to my white brothers and sisters, right? Not to make this a race thing. But in the face of Alexis, Stephen A. Smith didn't say anything. And even then, in that situation, you know, you just got to understand, when it comes to politicking, bro. When it comes to politicking, you got to be careful what you say and who you say it to, because everybody has somebody they have to answer to. And when it comes to somebody that has more money than you, you usually got to answer to somebody with more money than you if you want to get to that level. And what I mean by that is Mr. Alexis is a billionaire, whereas Stephen A. is $100 or $100 millionaire kind of guy. So that's where I'm saying this is the check and balance system. But when it comes to black people amongst each other, we have no checks and balance system, especially in the case of the men. So as a man, you got to sit there and shut up and agree with whatever you're told to agree with. And if you have a problem with anything in society, they'll try and tell you to shut up. Now, I'm not in agreement with that. You guys see how I move. But I mean, I know where I'm at in terms of whatever, the rat race, the pyramid scheme of life. I know where I'm at. So I know when to pop shit, when not to pop shit. Other than that, I really don't care. But besides the point, let's continue.
I'm not a Republican, and I don't have a desire to vote for any of the Republican candidates that I see. And because of that, you want me canceled? You want to rally folks up to go against me? Let's get it on a micro scale. I'm a black man that's not doing for black people. How about the black people I employ?
Word.
How about what I do with HBCUs?
Word.
How about what I do within the walls of ESPN?
Word. And then, gentlemen, shout out to the ninjas that look like me, and shout out to my males of a lighter complexion. This is why I say, as a black man in America, ninja, it's one of them days. I don't mean to be on my black shit, but I'm gonna be on my black shit. Yes, sir. It's one of them days, ninja. It's one of them days when I don't feel good. You know, I feel kind of under the weather right now. Like I said, if y'all see me sweating and shit, you know, I just feel a little bit sick right now because the weather's changing and stuff. It got to me. But yeah, whenever I get sick, I'm aware of my mortality, and that's when I get on my black shit. I'm on my black shit today. So yeah, y'all feel me? Gentlemen, if you look like me, a variation and or 2 shades higher, 2 shades lower. If you look like me, then just stop and listen. In today's day and age, if you look like me, no matter what you do, it's never enough, and people are never going to be happy. So at the end of the day, do you. That's it. That's my TED Talk. Let me let him finish.
How about the brothers and sisters that I've helped in this industry?
We in these hot ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey. So yes.
Now, like I said, of course she was trolling. Like, it wasn't that deep. I understand what she was saying. She was just trying to make a joke to get the people laughing and shit and a little bit of shock value. That's the time that we live in, people. That's the times we living in. But other than that, I mean, you feel me? I don't know. Like I said, you just got to be mindful of what you say when you're getting to that level, regardless of how everybody feel. It is what it is. Ninja, this politics. Ninja, you playing with money and you playing with power. Okay, you're playing with the governing free world. Besides the point, she's not going for president, but y'all see what I'm saying. We got another take on this real quick, and then we'll continue with the show. Here we go. We have political analyst Tiffany Cross didn't mince words while discussing Stephen A. Smith, calling him self-hating and half-witted while questioning why so many black men still support him. Cross said it's sad to her that he even has a black male audience, adding that his commentary often tears down the very people he claims to represent. And I've told you guys, like I said before, iron sharpens iron. So yeah, it's a fine line between making people feel bad and bullying people at the same time when you want to see people do better. It's tough. Like I said, if you're a man, or if you're a dark-skinned man, or if you're a brown man, or whatever the case may have you, of intellect in today's day and age, you're aware that you have two choices. Either take the high road and act like there's nothing wrong in the community and there's no trauma and mental illness that goes on within our community, or you take the low road and just become part of the program. I mean, it's up to you. Nobody's bigger than the program, though. Don't get me wrong, but it's something you got to really think about. Shout out to Ewu. Ewu said, pop quiz, who hated black people the most? Ninja? I'm going to say black people, Ninja. I don't know, Ninja. Who hated black people the most, Ninja? At this point, bro, I'm here to tell y'all, bro, I've had the most dirty looks from people that look like me. Whereas I'm just saying hi, they looking at me like, ugh. They looking at me like, what the hell? And I'm, oh hey, God, no way, bruh. And I'm sitting there like, but what the hell, bro? I'm like, excuse me, are we okay? But yeah, man. Like I said, it's a whole thing. But I'm gonna let them speak, and we're gonna discuss this piece of footage as well. I didn't see this video though.
Because if you listen to Stephen A. Smith and you find anything other than some absolute pure self-hating little dick energy nonsense from that half-witted idiot back.
Now we're gonna stop right there. Y'all know I'm with all the low vibrational gangster-ish, right? You know I'm with it. But one thing I always tell y'all, why when a man that looks like a ninja, right? That looks like a variation of me, or synonymous, like I said to me, why do you guys have to insult him because he has a difference of opinion, right? Just because you didn't like what he said. Like I said, shout out to my stepmom. My stepmom used to tell me this. Somebody has the power to move you with their words to where you have to disrespect them. You're weak-minded. Why do you feel the need to disrespect him? Because he didn't say what you liked. And that's the whole thing where, as black people, we always had this thing that's going on where we turn around and disrespect each other because we don't like what each other has to say. Now, we could disagree, you feel me? But then when we started, what does his Peter Whacker, Ninja? His Peter Whacker. What does his Peter Whacker have to do with this situation? This is politics. Why are we talking about genitalia? Y'all know I have to ask it, bro. I'm going to beg the question. Do you want to sleep with him? Huh? Why are you talking about genitalia? Chill. It had nothing to do with anything.
Asking in the non-existent rays of his own ignorance. It is sad to me that he even gets an audience of black men. Why aren't black men right now saying, F Stephen A. Smith, we banning him, we not listening to his podcast, we're not watching his show anymore. That's what black women do. We organize.
Yeah, y'all organize. Look, don't get me wrong. Shout out to the sisters. The sisters organize, okay? We get it. But the question is, just because he says one thing we don't like, are we supposed to just, stop supporting him, period? And that's another thing that I say when it comes to other communities. The people who are prominent in other communities may or may not do something wrong, right? They may or may not do something wrong, but they don't just stop supporting each other. They give them grace, and that's what we need to do with each other, give each other grace. Now, always remember, ladies and gentlemen, always remember, first off, I'm talking to the whole diaspora. Shout out to all you ninjas in different variations and forms. And if you don't think that we are the same, please understand this. We can be from different areas. We can think differently, have different cultures and values. In the eyes of everybody else, please understand you are a ninja, okay? Let me tell you. And if you don't believe me, there's something to be said about every prominent member of color, at least when it comes to the men. You see what happens. We have the same social media and we all have different eyes, but technically we got the same too. Besides the point, like I said, I'm speaking to the whole diaspora, but the whole thing is we don't give each other grace. On top of that, the other communities don't give us grace either. So how are we supposed to grow? How are we supposed to actually build wealth, get into spaces of power, get into voting blocks and all this kind of shit? Like I said, I could talk about it, but y'all don't want me to really talk about it. Here we go.
But you asked the question why.
Yes, tell me why.
By the way, I love the usage of adjectives.
I'm sure I messed it up somewhere.
But the answer to the question why is kind of twofold. Black men showed up. We were the third largest demographic voting for. You had black women, you had Jews as a collective, and then you had black men, somewhere between 74, 76% voting for Kamala Harris. And so, yeah, it's not a large number. We still are there. But the slippage you've seen is twofold. The first is that there's been no party, no group, which for the past 20, 30 years has taken the time to listen to black men holistically. And many times we are spoken to about policy. That policy revolves around things like criminal justice. Mm-hmm. But marijuana. But very rarely do we have wholesome, fulsome conversations about the black men who are out there struggling to pay for early childhood education, child support, right? You know, how that
wages.
You know, when the craziest thing is when you get locked up for child support, do you know that your child support continues to grow?
Of course.
Like your driver's license gets suspended.
It's an unbreakable cycle.
It's an unbreakable cycle, right? I mean,
Yeah, Ninja. The CIA rubbing his hands like Birdman, Ninja. If you ain't know, the CIA rubbing their hands like Birdman. Every time I talk about these issues, I always remember, man, the CIA and the Fedi Gov. Shout out to the CIA and the Fedi Gov, Ninja. Shout out to them ninjas. Them ninjas is rubbing their hands like Birdman. Word to capitalism. Anyways, man, like I said, I don't want to dig too much deep into this because this is not what today's show is about. Today's show is about sports, Ninja. Shout out to all the sports players and the past sports players and all that kind of shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Today is about sports. We're going to kick it off with that. Let's see what else we got. We got a couple other things to discuss. And y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section when it comes to that issue. Like I said, just don't attack me personally because I ain't do it, okay? I ain't say it, I ain't do it. I just reacted to it. Let's see what's popping off. We got Jennifer Lopez. J-Lo used to play sports. J-Lo plays sports and movies. We have J-Lo. J-Lo says she doesn't think... Hold on, listen to this. We have J-Lo saying that she doesn't think she's ever truly been loved. She said, it's not that I'm not lovable, it's that they're not capable.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way. But what the hell?
I don't know how many relationships he's had, and y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Shout out to the ladies. Ladies, let us know what you think in the comment section. Here we go.
Do you think you've truly been loved?
No.
No. And do you think you really have experienced loving someone?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
And when you can't get that love back?
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable, it's that they're not capable.
They can't love.
They don't have it in them. They need to appreciate.
What the
hell? Yo. Accountability never, man. Accountability never. Hey, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Bro, do you know how hard it is? Like, even when it comes to me, right? My own strife in my own life, right? People I done beef with, you know, people try to give me game. I'm like, yo, I ain't trying to hear all that. I know what I'm trying to do. Even me, I can take accountability and be like, yeah, it was some situations where I wasn't really trying to hear nobody. I was hot-headed and all that. But you mean to tell me every single relationship that you've been in, not one of them ninjas was capable? Run that back, bro. Run that back. Here we go.
Do you think you've truly been loved?
No.
No. And do you think you really have experienced loving someone?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
And when you can't get that love back?
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable, it's that they're not capable.
They can't love.
They don't have it in them. They need to appreciate the little person inside of them.
They have little
need to love
give.
Them. Yeah.
You've been in relationships with
and
people.
they gave me what they had.
Right, but
they
it's not
gave me
enough.
all of it. Every time.
But it's this much.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Brothers, we can't win, Ninja. We can't win.
Oh my God, no way.
Shout out to Black Attack. Black Attack said J-Lo got a body count like Michael Myers. Ninja, we cannot win, Ninja. We can't win. Gentlemen, J-Lo, and look, I'm here to let you know, J-Lo nice to look at. Like I said, guys, I know I like the black girls. I mean, I've had my fair share of Latino women back when I was in Miami and shit. Shout out to the crib. You feel me? The Latino women out in Texas a little bit different. I've had a little bit, but yeah. You know, I like the black women first, and I'll do a little Latino women or whatever the case may have you. Yeah, J-Lo nice to look at, but bruh, you mean to tell me every single relationship them niggas didn't know how to love? How, Sway? How? Ain't no way, bro. Here we go.
All the rings, all the things I could ever want.
Right.
Try to give me the houses, the rings, the marriage, all of it.
Gentlemen, look, ladies, hey, the game is sold and not told. So, gentlemen, if y'all want some game, y'all got to donate to your boy, bro. Y'all got to donate to your boy. But I'll let you know, bro, gentlemen, like I've had my own fair share of women, right? I kind of chilled out now because I realized it kind of set me back. I need to be focused on my shit instead of sitting there trying to chase ass. You feel me? But, gentlemen, I give you some free game. This one, everybody get your notes out. Gentlemen, get your pens out. Get your pen and your paper out, okay? Listen to this. I'll give you one. You want the secret to making women happy, to having a bunch of women? Do you want the secret? I'll give you the secret. I'll give you one secret. One secret. Do you want the secret? Ladies, hey, ladies, look. Ladies, stay quiet, okay? Stay quiet. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Stay quiet because at the end of the day, if I'm telling the truth, don't let them know that I'm right. You feel me? Do you feel me? Now listen, wait. Now if I'm not telling the truth and I'm lying, don't let them know why. There you go. All right? So gentlemen, if you want the way to keep a bunch of women around you, stop focusing on making them happy. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You don't believe me. Hold on. Did you just say you don't believe me? Hey man, hit the like button, answer the poll in the chat. Let me run this back one more time, just so you guys can hear it from the belly of the beast herself. Here we go.
Do you think you've truly been loved?
No.
No. And do you think you really have experienced loving someone?
And remember, guys, J-Lo has her own money. So J-Lo is a millionaire, $100 millionaire. I think she's worth a couple $100 million if I'm not mistaken. So she has everything she wants. And I didn't say this. I forgot the ninja that said this. But somebody said, God can't make these girls happy. How can you expect to make these girls happy, okay? Ask yourself. Now, if you want to figure out how to, have a relationship that's positive and stuff, stop focusing on making them happy. They're going to be happy with you if they like you. If they don't like, well, let me stop. I'm saying too much. I'm going to let her speak. Listen to this. And hit the like button, please. Thank you.
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
And when you can't get that love back.
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable. It's that they're not capable.
They can't love.
They don't have it in them. They need to appreciate the little person inside of them.
They have little
need to
to
love
give.
them. Yeah.
You've been in relationships with
And
people.
they gave me what they had.
Right, but
they
it's not
gave me
enough.
all of it. Every time.
But it's this much. It's
All the
little bit.
rings, all the things I could ever want.
Right.
Try to give me the houses, the rings, the marriage, all of it. But
They didn't love you.
they didn't,
And didn't know you.
and I didn't love myself.
Right. It's tough. This is some journey, right?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Let's see what the comments say. Comments say, no accountability, ma'am. You're definitely the problem. Sis said all 10 of my husbands were the problem. These are all women comments, by the way. J-Lo, not right now. We're mourning over D'Angelo. Rest in peace to D'Angelo. I ain't posting Ninja. My bad, Ninja, but you know what it is, man. Pivotal Ninja. Say what you want about J-Lo, but every man she dated ended up wanting to put a ring on it. She's that girl. Oh my goodness. What are you talking about? So what? I mean, I get what you're saying though, Miss Lady. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, she didn't stay with these ninjas. 10 ninjas, 10 husbands. I hear quite a few women say they have never been truly loved. I didn't know myself. You're pushing 60. Many women haven't been loved. Pushing 50, by the way. Still no accountability. Her therapist is making a fortune, making her happy instead of helping her grow. This is a very fair conversation. I'm pretty sure most women feel exactly this way. J-Lo walks so that Lori Harvey could run. I don't think she's ever taken time to truly love herself. She loves from man to man, girl, figure it out if you love you first. Hey, man, Ninja, I don't know what to say. Gentlemen, good luck, bro, out here in these streets. I salute you, bro. Good luck out here in these streets. That's why I ain't looking for love and all that shit no more, because no matter what you do, excuse me, you're not in the mind of another person. So you don't know what they thinking about or how they think about what they think about. Do that make sense?
But what the hell?
Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, me personally, yeah, man, like I said, I told y'all before, I'm married to the money till somebody want to have a three-way. All right, let's continue. More sports news today. I got to get a better sound effect, but more sports news. We had Trae Young dropping a major announcement about his future. Let's see what it's about. Let's see what it's about. Here we go. And free use, YouTube, in case this is copyrighted. Here we go.
Trae, the whispers have been everywhere. The headlines, the rumors, the online chatter. People want answers. And I got to be honest, even just looking at you right now, it seems like you've reached your breaking point.
Oh, and real quick, y'all answer the poll and hit the like button. Hate to be that ninja to repeat it, but if I don't remind you, you'll forget and just sit here and watch, even though I don't consider myself that captivating. Continuing on, for those of you who don't know, Trae Young is a basketball player. He plays in the NBA. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. You know, I've been trying to block out the noise. But the grind, the sacrifice, you keep your head down for as long as you can. But at some point, you look up and ask yourself,
what's next?
Are you making the right choice?
So the speculation is confirmed. It's clear that something has been building over time. When did this start?
I mean, it's been brewing for a while. Change always comes with a difficult decision. And this season's about to start, and I just felt like right now is the time to announce.
Have you spoken to the organization already, coaches, teammates?
Yeah. At the end of the day, I had to make the call that's best for me, my family, my future, my physical well-being.
But what the hell, boy?
Where you going with this? Where you going with this, Ninja? Get to the
You
point.
say this, Trae. Trae, the whispers.
Hold up.
There is no going back, right? Are you sure you're ready for this?
I'm done. I've had enough.
Wow. So Trae Young has played his last game for Atlanta.
Wait, what?
The grind, the sacrifice, the rumors, blah, blah, blah. You've had enough. Are we not talking about basketball?
Basketball? Nah.
Oh, man, this Ninja couldn't even keep a straight face. This Ninja thought he was Braun, Ninja. Ninja. This Ninja right here. Hey, man, this Ninja thought he was Braun, Ninja. Ninja, you are not Braun, Ninja. Damn, Ninja, you was, hey, but shout out to Trae Young, though. Shout out to Trae Young. This Ninja right here thought he was Braun. Shout out to the greatest basketball player of all time, LBJ, the King, Ninja. King James, Ninja. King James. This Ninja thought he was the king. Here we go. You know what it is. It's some bullshit now.
This is way bigger than basketball, Adam. I'm walking away from syrupy, artificial tasting, sugar bombs that call themselves hard iced tea.
Hold on.
So you're telling me this entire time you were not leaving Atlanta. You were leaving.
This Ninja name is Adam. Hold on.
But what the hell, boy?
Now that's some trippy shit. I'm here to let you guys know I did not watch this video. This Ninja name is Adam. Okay.
Sugary hard teas.
Dude, I'm not done with Atlanta. I love Atlanta. I just joined a new team, Crooked Tea. We're committed to making delicious hard teas with zero sugar and all attitude. I fit right in.
Trae, I flew all the way here. I told producers I had a bombshell. I told executives there is no going back, right?
Hold up.
An exclusive with a big announcement with Trae Young. And this is what you drop on me?
Dude, you missing the whole point.
Hey, shout out to Trae Young. Smart move. This is the new marketing, people. Kodak Black did a, shout out to Yak. Kodak Black did a, I remember he did like a, what is it called? Like one of them challenges. He did a challenge where he was doing that. It's like you never let him know your next move. So it's like the challenge, I can't remember. If y'all remember, put a 1 in the chat. It's like, you go, you look right, and then you start walking left, some shit like that. Never let them know your next move. So that's the whole kind of marketing. That's where marketing is right now. You tell everybody look right while you going left, and you like look right, and you going left, and then you're like, hey guys, I'm right here. That's the new marketing now. Here we go.
I got my own office. Like they call it a cubicle. Do you have your own cubicle?
He's got his own cubicle.
Yeah.
All right, folks, there you have it. Trae Young has had enough of Sugar. He's weighed the options, he's made the move, and tonight he is on his way to a brand new team, Crooked T. Thanks, Trink.
Oh, and this is not a brand sponsorship, by the way, even though I have those now. So, yeah, you know, they got the T. Shout out to Trey Young. Shout out to Trey Young. Yeah, bro. In the next 5 years, it's going to be the haves and the have-nots, Ninja. Let's see what the comments say. And if you don't peep now, just peep out all the biggest sports players are going into podcasting, rappers going into podcasting. Next thing you know, soon as AI get into a space where they can turn around and invest in AI, yeah, Ninja, the haves and the have-nots, Ninja. I can't believe we was born in this time, but we still are technically living in the best time in the world. They say bro is not Braun. Bro thinks he's LeBron. People seriously thought he was going to request a trade 2 days before the season. You can't make this up. This is marketing, no different from when Snoop had everybody thinking he quit smoking until he came out with that smokeless pit. Facts. Facts. Speaking of Snoop, we got to hit this one real quick because I seen it on the net. Snoop Dogg really tricked everybody in the game with this one. So shout out to Snoop Dogg. So Snoop Dogg was taking flack a while back because he brought his kids to a LGBTQ like movie or show or whatever the case may have you. So I just seen this. Let me see if I find it. Let me see. Can I find it? Nancy Pelosi. Hold on, I'm trying to find it, y'all. Hold on, let me see if I find it. Let me see. I gotta go to Say Cheese TV. Let me go to Say Cheese. Say Cheese. Is it here? Let me see. Is it here? Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg recently came out with a new show, I believe, and in the show it has like a LGBTQ audience or some shit. Let me see. I can't find it. I seen it on the net. Did I just make that up? I hope I didn't just make that up. Lie about the Shade Room? Let's see if it's the Shade Room. I seen this shit somewhere. I seen this somewhere. I can't find it. Where is it? Damn, so did they disappear? Was that just... Did I just make that up in my head?
What the hell?
I would hope not.
Oh my God.
I would hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would hope not. Let me see. Hold on. Where did I see it? I seen it somewhere. Was it DJ Academics? Yeah, I can't find it, bro. But I mean, if I pull it up, let me see. Snoop Dogg, Travis Scott, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I seen it, bro. I hate when I can't see shit. It's so annoying. All right, I'm going to give it one more try after that. We just going to call it a day. Snoop Dogg, Snoop D-O-G, Benzino, Skip Bayless. Yeah. I don't see it. Let me see. I'm blind. It's too much news going on during the day. NBC, Tamar Braxton. Yeah, I don't see it. But I mean, we could look it up. Hold on. Let me see. And y'all hit the like button. Bear with me, Ninja. This is the show, people. This is the show. Let me see. Like I said, we got to give y'all updates on the industry. Snoop Dogg is still part of the industry, ain't it? Let me see. Snoop Dogg. News. After Lightyear controversy, so yeah, this is what I was talking about. So he was saying that he went to see the Buzz Lightyear movie and it was like some whole kind of gay kind of thing going on. Let me see. He released Love Is Love. So Snoop Dogg releases Love Is Love Kid song after the LGBTQ comments. Okay, so he released the song. He didn't release the show. My bad. They might have put show. Like I said, I have decent recall. So he came out with this song about Love Is Love. And I guess he did that to remain relevant after he came out with those comments that he said about not wanting his kids to see gay people. And I mean, I'm here to let y'all know, parents. Shout out to the parents and shout out to the kids. Yeah. I'm here to let y'all know, if you don't teach your kids about stuff that's going on, I understand wanting to protect your kids, but if you don't teach them, you have to deal with the fact that somebody else who may not be as trustworthy is going to try and teach them about the stuff that you didn't want to teach them because you were too uncomfortable to teach them. And my advice is, and I don't even have kids yet, but my advice is become a safe place for your kids to learn about stuff, because if you don't become a safe place, somebody else is going to try and be that safe place, and they're going to tell your kids, oh, don't tell nobody. You don't want to be in that situation, okay? That's just real deal spill. All right, last two before we get to the main event. First things first, this is Law & Order with Black Adam, people. Hit the like button, answer the poll in the chat. All right, we got David. We've been talking to you guys about David. This is just a quick update. So LAPD sitting on a potential gold mine in the David investigation. Surveillance videos from the singer's Hollywood Hills rental home that could reveal whether or not Celeste Rivas was there prior to her mysterious slaying has now been given to the LAPD. So we're going to keep you guys updated on that. For those of you who don't know about David and who he is, quick backstory, you can go on my page. If you go on my streams, type in his name, D4VD, and you'll see where we discuss David and who he is and what he does. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. 1 second. One more. Two more. My bad. Family Matters star, Law and Order with Black Adam, people. Or Crime and Law with Black Adam. Or Law and Order. This is not SVU, but Child Support Room with Black Adam, Ninja. Darius McCray, best remembered as Eddie Winslow from the beloved 90s sitcom Family Matters, found himself in a very real-life drama earlier this month. The 49-year-old actor made his first court appearance following a felony arrest tied to an out-of-state warrant related to his long-running child support case. Damn, Ninja. Damn.
You need to leave.
As previously reported, McCrary was picked up by the U.S. Border Patrol near the California-Mexico border on Sunday, October 5th, after failing to appear in court in Michigan. At the hearing on October 15th, he made the unconventional choice to present himself, and this is what he had to say.
Mr. McCrary is not attending to his family matters. He has 2 daughters and 1 son, and this matter is regarding 1 daughter who lives in Michigan. He has previously been ordered to pay child support. As of August 20th of last year, he owed $75,473.26. He owes substantially more at this time. However, Michigan could not give me a figure due to privacy reasons.
The court is in receipt of a signed waiver of extradition to the state of Michigan signed by the defendant, and the court finds a valid waiver of extradition to the state of Michigan, signs the waiver of extradition. As such, this defendant is remanded to the custody of the sheriff without bail, and the court sets a 30-day date review hearing in this date, and that date is
November 14th, 2025 at 8:30, Department 101.
Okay, thank you.
So he was denied bail. And yeah, gentlemen, like I said, careful who you have kids with, and if they put you on child support, you better go pay that. Because if you don't pay that, they'll put you in a penitentiary, Ninja. They will put you in a penitentiary and not think twice about it and say that's what you get for having a baby and not paying for it. What else was I finna say? Yeah, so, you know, I'll be on the net a lot. Don't ask me how I know this. Let me just start by saying that, right?
But what the hell, boy?
This just lets me know I've been on the internet too much. But as far as I know, wasn't this ninja dating a man, I don't want to say this the wrong way. One of the people from the alphabet community. I don't want to say the wrong term. I don't want to say the wrong term. Right, so we're gonna go to TikTok real quick. I don't want to say the wrong term, Darius McCrary, but I seen this ninja in an interview. I have really good recall, people. This ninja was in an interview saying that he was dating this person from the alphabet community, and I'm gonna let him speak for himself.
I don't even drink coffee, so we're not even gonna
hold up 1 second, y'all bear with me. Darius McCrary interview. It was an interview with this person of the LGBTQIA plus community. Let me see. Hopefully I'm right and I'm not just making this stuff up. Hold on. Interview LGBTQ. Let me see. I don't want to put the wrong thing. Sydney Starr. That was the person's name. Don't ask me why I know.
You need to leave.
Now this was last year. This clip is from last year, 2024, October 3rd, almost a year and some change. Here we go.
Thank goodness you've had your surgery.
So it says, Sydney Starr reveals her transition is complete and Darius McCrary paid for it. He used his Saw money. First off, I'm so confused right now. Somebody explain to me, please. Somebody explain to me, please. I don't know what's going on, but here we go.
Go.
Wait. What surgery?
Adam, I had the surgery.
The dick is gone?
It's gone now.
Shut up. What'd you do with it? Can I have it?
It's...
What the hell? Oh my God.
Sorry. Shout out to the alphabet people. We see all people on the Blac Pill. It's just what he said. Why he said that? What's his ninja name? Adam22. Why you said that, ninja? Shout out to No Jumper. Here we go.
I have to ask the doctors. Someone pay for it.
Who? Shut. You paid for the surgery?
For it. Yep. He paid for it with that Saw money. That Saw, remember he was on Saw? They killed his ass right on the spot.
And that ninja sitting there like this, ninja. Hold up, this ninja sitting here like this. Hey, man. Bro, nothing surprised me at this point. Here we go.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Saw, so I'm kind of in the dark.
Yeah, they killed him right on spot, but he got that Saw money, dud ass. He got that Saw money, and guess where that Saw money went? That Saw money went to my SRS.
The Saw money ironically went to sawing off your cock and balls. Wait, you got that upgraded as well? That thing is.
Brother,
My bad. Shout out to the alphabet people. I ain't trying to see. Hey, bro. I'm just like, bro. I mean, I don't want to say the wrong thing, bro. What the bro.
You need to leave.
Bro, I'm just like, bro. So, bro. Yeah, that's how you know you be on the internet too much. Once I seen that, I said it's time to sleep. Anyways, yeah, so I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say, bro. What do I even press? What do I press? I don't know what to say about it, bro. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section when it comes to that. But yeah. Anyways, let me put TikTok away, man. This just got weird. This got real weird real quick. My bad. I ain't mean to pull up Twitter. Hold up. This got real weird real quick. Where is Instagram? Hold up. Where we at? Hey, y'all hit the like button and answer the poll. We about to be at the main event, my ninjas. Hold on. We got James Harden real quick recalling his viral wedding bouquet throw with Paige Spites. Here we go, Spates.
His best friend Molo were like making a joke with him, like, James, me and Paige, we're gonna run up to the front of the circle and try to catch the bouquet. He was like, no, get back here.
3, 2.
I went to a wedding.
2, 1.
Well, we can't do it because they got copyrights. My bad, Beyonce. Please don't sue me. Thank you. All right, was that it? Are we at the main event? We're at the main event. Well, there's one more. We have this old man just trying to give y'all some game. Shout out to the Adams today. Y'all gotta hear this. Shout out to the Eves too, but Adams, y'all gotta hear this.
So when you say one of your side chicks, does that mean you have a main?
No, I have about 4, and their rankings are number 2, 3, 4, and 5. The number 1 place is left open because I like life to be competitive.
Yo, those are some gems though. I like that.
Damn, I like that though.
Are you being Tom or Hugh Hefner?
Life's a bitch.
Life's a bitch.
Fucking amazing.
Yo. Hey, this just goes to show you, bro. This just goes to show you that no matter what, I always tell y'all, gentlemen, go get you some money pregnant, ninja. Go get you some money pregnant. Go get you some money pregnant, because this is further proof that enough money will negate any morals or standards that you may have to require or that she may require for you as a man, ninja. I said it, ninja. Go get you this money. Go get you this money. Listen to this.
Amazing, bro. Damn.
So 2, 3, 4, and 5, you said?
Yeah.
I like how you got them categorized.
Oh, yeah. Well, the rank changes off and on.
So what determines that?
Who's 2 right now?
2 is a young lady that's graduated from Georgia State.
Fire.
Yo, I'm loving.
Even he said fire, ninja. Damn, ninja. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Shout out to my essays too. But here we go.
That's amazing.
Tom has got it locked in, bro.
Hey Tom, can I be your number 1?
I mean, like I said, free game, gentlemen. There's a reason why there's not a number 1, but I digress. Anyways, we at the main event. Y'all hit the like button, answer the poll. Hold up. 4, 3. Oh shit, I messed up. I messed up. Oh, my bad. I messed up, but we at the main event, ninja. Y'all know what it is. My bad. I was looking at the last girl and I was like, damn, she's straight. She said she want to be number one, even though she's aware that he has 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ninja, hey man, go get you some money pregnant, Ninja. Go get you some money pregnant. We got Laila Ali accusing Claressa Shields of using her name for attention and clout. Y'all hit the like button, answer the poll, and the question was, whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? Let's get into it, people. Hold up. We in here. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey man, shout out to Laila and shout out to Claressa. Off backs, right? Out the gate. You feel what I'm saying? Out the gate, I'm rocking with Claressa. Shout out to the GWOAT. At the same time, I'm biased. No disrespect to Pap, but I'm attracted to her. Now, like I said, I ain't the type of ninja to be sharing a you feel me?
But what the hell, boy?
But yeah. I like the way she carry herself. I respect the belief that she has in herself. It's a turn on to me. I like a woman that believes in herself and believes that she can do whatever she puts her mind to. So you dig. I see a version of myself in her, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know.
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah. But let's get right with it, man. So Laila Ali came out with that video that I told y'all about yesterday. Let me see if I can pull it up. 1 second. Y'all bear with me. Too many things go on all day, every day. Stephen A. Smith stormed off the stage after speaking about the government shutdown. Oh, man, he's mad. Oh, man. Shout out to Stephen A. All right, let's see. So Laila Ali came out. And when she came out, she had a couple things to say. So I'm going to start with yesterday. So yesterday, she dissed Claressa Shields back after Claressa Shields came out and said a couple things about her. So we're going to start from yesterday and we're going to pull it up back to today. And let us know what you think in the comment section. Y'all bear with me 1 second. I'm pulling it up right now. I'm trying to find what Claressa has said. First, let me see. Lil Pump, Mario. Damn, I passed it already. Here's Claressa. Hold on. No. My bad. It's a lot that we talk about on here. Hey, man, like I said, if you like what we're doing, man, turn your notification on. Turn your notifications on and hit the like button. You know, we stream just about every day. And when we're not here, I'm streaming on the gaming stream. So here we go. This is what Laila had posted right here. She reignited the feud with Claressa Shields after reposting this video. Oh, I can't play the music, so I'm a filibuster. I don't know if that was Remy, but she showed her getting pushed down, and I wouldn't say knocked out, but knocked down. And this is where she posted a piece of this video, and today she dropped the rest. Here we go.
Possibly making a comeback to boxing. And there was even a $15 million challenge and a whole lot of chatter. A whole lot has been said, except I didn't get in the conversation until now. Well, I have made time in my schedule, just like I said I would, to address this. And you know what? I don't even want this person's image on my page. So trust me, there's going to be a whole lot there. All right. See ya. Bye.
Okay, so that's where she started. So we're going to go to Hollywood Unlocked real quick. Let me go to Hollywood Unlocked and I'll pull it up. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked, by the way. So this what Claressa has said. I'm trying to find it right here. So this is what she said. Here we go. And let us know what you think in the comment section, people. So she was on $1 million worth of game. And shout out to Wallow and Gilly. We're going to call them ninjas Gallo and Willie. Shout out to Gallo and Willie, ninja. Shout out to Gallo and Willie. No disrespect. Don't send the goons after me. I know you got the money to do it. But yeah, shout out $1 million worth of game in all seriousness. And this was her speaking on Laila Ali declining her fight offer. Let us know what you think in the comment section. And shout out to everybody that watches on the playback. Y'all let us know too. Here we go.
That thing with you and Laila Ali going on, is that's not going to happen, that fight?
Come on now, listen.
Did she turn the money down?
She did, and I'm going to take the high road like Terrence Crawford and say she was the best in her era. Actually, I'm not going to lie. Ann Wolf was the best in her era, and I'm the best in this era. Laila Ali is just Muhammad Ali's daughter. And
no, come on, we ain't gonna do that.
No, that is right.
Come on, Laila can rumble though.
Shots fired, ninja. Shots fired. Now, like I said, I fucks with Claressa, but my only critique, I don't want to say criticism and critique, right? Fine line that we walk in life, criticism and critique. My only thing is she not the best? Why are you not calling out the best? Yeah, I said it, ninja. You got to push the bar. I said it. So why are you not calling out Ann Wolf? But it's all good, though. It's all good. We're going to pull up the footage and make our own determinations. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Let's get it.
She can't rumble like Ann Wolf. I said who's the best from that era. Ann Wolf would have knocked Laila Ali out. You know who Ann Wolf is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you know.
Okay.
Because you know she would have knocked Laila so pretty ass out. That's the truth.
See, when you talking, damn, it's hard to even come back for this one because I love Laila too. I love you. And it's just like, I just wanted to see some competitive action going on.
Right.
I don't think it'd be as competitive.
And shout out to Parler. Parler, I see what you said. I'm just trying to let them play the video before I speak. Here we go.
As everybody think. I think that she's a big woman. She got big hands, big feet, big head. But as far as
I seen that thing with you.
Hold on. Shots fired, Ninja. Shots fired.
boxing skills,
God damn.
my boxing skills are way better than hers.
So you think this would just be a young champion beating up an old champion?
No, this would just be the greatest woman of all time, showing why she's the greatest woman of all time. As far as,
like I said, I can respect the way Claressa talks about herself. I respect that. You know what I'm always gonna tell y'all, when it comes to competition in certain sports, you know, you get to a level where it's like if you get to that level, y'all gonna get to a level where it's like there can't be two people who are the best. You feel me? And that's the whole thing that we always have to remember. Like, yeah, they gonna pop shit. One person to take the high road, one person gonna go low. But you just always gotta remember, when it comes to competition, nobody wanna tie with the person. Nobody wants to tie at being the best, okay? Always remember that, guys. Like, let's say you at your job or whatever, you're the best stacker, you're the best packer, you're the best, you're the best paralegal. I don't even know, right? You don't want to tie with somebody else as the most productive person for that month. You want it to be you if you have that competitive spirit. Some people don't have that kind of competitive spirit, and that's okay. You feel me? We ain't throwing no shade. It is what it is. It's all good. But hold on.
What I'm about to
Well, she already said this is coming soon. We're going to get to what she dropped. Hold on. Let me pull it up. And y'all let us know what y'all think. Shout out to Parler. Parler said facts. If she's not the best, why are you not calling out the best? And that was with regards to what I said to Ann Wolf. That was my only criticism. That's my only criticism. It's like, hey, so are you throwing shade or you really feel like she ain't the best? Because look, if you feel like she not the best, all right, cool. But then it's like you got to call out the best if you're the greatest woman of all time. That just only follows naturally. That follows suit, right? So it's all good. You feel me? And shout out to Pap, shout out to Claressa. No shade being thrown, I'm just saying. So this is Laila. Laila came back and she clarified. She accuses Claressa Shields of using her name for attention and clout. And she shares the receipts of her supporting Claressa over the years.
There's been a whole...
Let's hear what she has to say, and y'all let us know what y'all think. Here we go, people. And answer the poll in the chat and hit the like button. Let's get it.
A lot of talk about the possibility of me making a comeback to boxing. And people have had a lot to say, but I have not addressed it until now. And I know everyone wants to know the answer to the question, will I be coming back? And I promise you, I'm going to give you that answer. But first, I have got to address the lies and the fake narrative that's been created years ago. Now, someone's gotten way too comfortable dragging my name and even using my father's name to get attention and clout. Now, in case you haven't heard it, her story is that I didn't support her and I didn't pass the torch because of my jealousy and envy over her accomplishments in boxing. She says that I disrespected her and I started talking about knocking her out simply because I was bitter that she's outdone me. I've seen a lot of the comments. Many of you have good discernment and understand what's really going on here, while others have believed her lies over the years or have formed an opinion without having all the facts.
Now, tell us what y'all think in the comment section. Now, me personally, like I said, regardless of the beef and the drama and all that bullshit, I'm just of the opinion, like the people in my era, I told y'all all the time, shout out to everybody that pull up to my page. I say we're living in the greatest time of all time. I feel like every generation naturally feels like they're living in the greatest time of all time. So shout out to all the old heads back when I was trucking. You know, we used to always have this argument of who's better, Michael Jordan or LeBron James. I'm fucking with LeBron. Big pause, no Diddy. I'm rocking with LeBron, right? I'm rocking with LeBron because that was my era. When I came up and I seen this ninja play, I was shocked. And I watched all the greats. You know, I watched Will Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, Jerry West, all them ninjas. I used to watch the old basketball tapes when it was black and white ninja. So I seen the game evolve over time. I feel like I'm living in the greatest time of all time. So I say LeBron James is the best. With that being said, when it comes to seeing what Claressa did, regardless of how y'all feel about her personality and what happened with Pap and Remy, shout out to Remy. When it comes to her boxing, like I separate me personally. This is just me. I separate the bullshit of what the person do from like they craft, right? And the reason why is because if we blur the two, yeah, that's the whole image. But I'm saying with regards to their sports image and when it comes to the accolades, right? I mean, I fucks with Claressa. I feel like she's the greatest. That's just how I feel. But that's just my own opinion. We can disagree to agree. We're gonna pull up them fighting in a little bit. Here we go.
Now, originally, I wasn't even going to give this my time or attention because I really don't engage with people who thrive off of negative. There's been a whole lot of talk about the possibility of me making a comeback to drama and buffoonery. But I'm not about to let someone with bad character continue running freely, dragging my name without accountability.
That's not going to happen.
Come on now, listen. Laila Ali is just Muhammad Ali's daughter. And
no, come on, we ain't gonna do that.
No, that is right.
Come on, Layla can rumble though.
And one thing I always want the older generation to remember is y'all gotta remember that we grew up in a time where social media was a thing. It's a thing. So when y'all hear the drama and the buffoonery and all that, we live in a shock value culture. Like, it's about shock value. So yeah, people may or may not feel what they feel about what they say, but always remember, everything is just being, what's the word? Not expanded, what's the word? It's being exponentially pushed, right? And I'm gonna say expanded, but expanded is not the word. So you'll see what somebody's saying, it's taken out of context, you didn't hear the whole thing, and I'm not defending Claressa, I'm just saying. And after that, it gets blown out of proportion. That's the time we grew up on. We didn't grow up in a time of people being humble, whereas back in the day, everybody grew up in a time of don't say nothing. You see something, stay quiet. You know, you got to peep game. If you're too loud, you know, ninjas, you know, put you in the dirt, right? They'll do you in. So you had to be mindful of what you say. We grew up in a time where this was the only way to kind of blow up. You can be nice and all that, but like I said, what person you know that's sitting there being nice, oh, you know, be a good person. Oh yeah, shout out to this person, shout out to that person. And they blowing up big. At this point in the game, at this stage in the game, it don't work like that. In boxing, there's always a little beef between the two people because that's how you hype it up now. It can't just be, okay, let's have a good fight, keep it professional. You got to add a little drama to up the ante. Here we go.
And Wolf would have knocked Laila Ali out. You know, she would have knocked Laila, oh so pretty out.
So this right here is the consequence. Now let's hit rewind because we really need to see what's happened over the years, what got us here. Now I'm not about to do the whole he say, she say thing, so let me show you some receipts. I first met her in 2012 when she was invited on stage to stand next to me when I gave my father his Liberty Medal. At some point, she reached out, started asking me for advice, wanted to know if she should go to the Olympics a second time or go pro. She would also call me and let me know when she was fighting. The drama and buffoonery.
Hold on.
I was one of the hosts of We Need to Talk, an all-female sports commentary show that still airs on CBS. I asked the producers if we could do a story on her. They agreed. So I got on a plane, flew to Colorado, and did a full sit-down interview with her. I know that when I was fighting, any of my struggles that I had to overcome or anything that I was upset about, whether it be something personal or something going on in the world, I would use that anger, you know, and take it into the ring with me and channel that energy into the ring. Have you ever done that?
I did that a lot. You know, I was going through stuff back at home, but I would.
All right, so Laila Ali, clearly, as you can see, she's taking a high road. Very smart move in terms of marketing and personal brand and people liking your brand. Very smart move. But always remember, guys, always remember, smoke mirrors truth. Take the proverbial black pill and see for yourself, okay? Always remember, when you peel back the veil, it's not what you think. It is not what you think. The reason why she's showing all this stuff may be true, but at the same time, your idols are going to become your rivals. So let's say somehow in an unrealistic world, I somehow managed to have the #1 song. After that, everybody else that done had a #1 song, for those of you who don't know, I made music, you can check it out. But for everybody else that had a #1 song, guess what's finna happen? They all looking at me and gunning for my spot. So I've always told y'all, it's a pyramid scheme kind of world we live in. So when you get to the top of the pyramid, it's levels and shit. I talked about all this. If y'all want that for me to talk about it again, y'all gotta donate, hit the like button. Like I said, you know what it is. But yeah, pyramid scheme kind of life. So whoever's #1 is on top of that point on that pyramid, and it's a balancing act until somebody pulls you down like a crab in a barrel, or until you fall off. Like I said, you'll be #1. But the only way sometimes that you could turn around and be #1 is you got to kind of beef with the person that's #1 if you can't really get into an altercation. And I'm saying altercation loosely, but I'm saying if you can't compete with that person, they're going to either go down in history as #1, or you're going to have to find a way to put yourself into a position where you can compete with them to show that you're #1. And an example of this, poor example, but I'm always going to use LeBron James and Michael Jordan. We'll never be able to determine who's #1. That's one of them conversations that's always going to continue to happen, just like they put Kobe in there. Shout out to Kobe. Rest in peace to Kobe. Feel me? Who else? You know, they put Bill Russell. Who else? They put, what's the white boy name? I forget his name. Well, he's not a white boy. He's an old guy now. Larry Bird. I don't even know. Is he still alive? No, I'm just playing. But yeah, Larry Bird, who else? Like I said, they put all these people. When you put all these people, we're never going to know. We're never going to know who's number one. And the reason why we'll never know who's number one is because we can't go back in time and see them at their primes. Here we go.
I have a boxing match, and I would take out everything I was going through on the girl, and that kind of helped me.
Now, as you can see, I was genuinely rooting for her. I gave her praise. I gave her a spotlight. When she asked for advice, I gave her valuable branding advice and boxing advice so she could have long-term success in and outside of the ring. I told her about the challenges that I faced fighting at 168, where there.
And shout out to Eclipse. Eclipse said yes. But Claressa has gone around saying that Laila is not the best and that she was only fighting regular everyday women. And yeah, Eclipse, earlier we was discussing, I was saying my only criticism or critique, I'm going to say critique, like I said earlier, you know, it's a fine line when you say criticism versus critique. You got to walk that line. My only critique of Claressa Shields would be, if Ann Wolfe was the best, why don't you call out Ann Wolfe? Why are you worried about Laila Ali? And this is where you kind of can see where Laila Ali is going with this. It's like you're saying this because of who my dad is and who my dad was, which I can respect and I understand. But let me let Laila finish. Here we go. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Bear with me. Here we go.
There was limited competition, and I suggested that if she decided to turn pro, she should consider going. I was one of the hosts of We Need to Talk, an all-female sports commentary show that still airs on CBS. Somewhere around 148, where she would have more competitive challenges. I told her she should hire a nutritionist, trim off that excess body fat, and get into elite next level shape. I pointed her in the right direction, and I had high hopes for her. Whether she decided to turn pro or not, I felt like her future was bright if she played her cards right. But of course, at the time, I was not aware of her divisive, vindictive, and malicious nature. And I know those are strong words, but they actually fit. This girl has created a pattern. It's been directed towards many people time and time again. She saw me as the face of women's boxing, and she told me that she wanted my spot. And she's been on a mission to ruin my reputation ever since, simply because she heard me make a comment that was not about her and she took it personal.
But it's like I told y'all, you see, I told y'all it's about her wanting the number one spot, which is commendable. You can respect it. It's just at what point in time does it turn into a nasty thing? Because it's more than, you know, you can't, you know, it's only so much you could do right before people start to dislike you. With Claressa Shields, when it comes to her personal brand and image, it's people that like her. The majority of people don't like her. And I've told y'all this before, free game. And like I said, if the stream's lagging, my bad. I don't know. But yeah, free game. Yeah, gentlemen, ladies, it don't matter who you are, right? It don't matter what you do. If you go after a married person and you get with that married person, you take that married person from somebody else, it don't matter what day and age we in. Maybe 1,000 years from now. But right now, for the next 100 to 200 years, even though marriage, the declining rate of marriage, whatever, yeah, people are you're gonna leave a bad taste in people's mouth, right? That's what it comes down to. Regardless if you're happy with the person, you don't care what nobody has to say. It's politically not correct. It's distasteful. So you have to keep that in mind when y'all dealing with people, you know, as you start to get more money. A lot of times people get more money when they get together and shit like that. And then when you have options, you know, you start thinking, oh, you know, do I stay with this person? Do I leave this person? Shit like that. And you can have the option to leave even if everything's tied, even if you don't have the option. But keep in mind, if you take a married person from another married person and you get with that person and choose to be with that person, because there's so many single people out here, even though there's like piss in the dating pool and all that kind of shit, no disrespect to the single people, I'm just saying, I'm one of them maybe. But yeah. What I was gonna say, yeah, people are gonna get a bad taste in their mouth about you, and when they say your name, they're not gonna have anything per se nice to say. Here we go.
Ever get back in the ring just for fun?
You still train?
I stay training.
Got you.
Yeah, I got a little baby 6-pack right now.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I have a heavy bag hanging in my, you know, I just turned 40. Somewhere around 148, where she would have more competitive challenges. I told her she should hire a nutritionist.
Hold up.
Because I think of my healthy lifestyle, the fact that I train all the time, you know, I could pretty much do anything I wanted to. Well, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge. I'm not somebody who sits back and complains about things. You know, I think everything happens in due time. You got Claressa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. She's a young black girl, came out of Flint, Michigan, lived a hard life, went through a lot. She went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics when I fought. She actually fights at the weight class I fought in. And she's doing great. Women's boxing is getting some good attention. Now
So look, that right there is what everybody's getting at. Sometimes you got to give people their flowers. And like I said, people are different. We always got to remember people are different, and God created all these types of people so he can experience life in different ways, right? He or she, they, them, who knows, Ninja. But yeah, so that's why some people grow up a bit more meaner than others, stronger than others, weaker than others, been through different kind of trials and tribulations. It's just how the game rolls. It's just how the dice, it's just how the game goes. It's just how the dice rolls. Here we go.
Remember, at the time, we were on good terms. She was reaching out to me and referring to me as Big Sis. But this was her response.
I watched the Breakfast Club video with Laila Ali. You know, I have so much respect for her, you know, and I like her. I actually call her my big sis, but it was so many shots thrown. Like, if y'all really paid attention, you know, her saying, oh, there's not nobody good enough at 168, my weight class, that could give her a challenge when I'm the number one in my...
Because I...
Whoa.
But what the hell? What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, that was a hell of a reach. That was a stretch, but here we go.
Think of my healthy lifestyle, the fact that I train all the time, you know.
And we're just going to let you guys hear that one more time just so we can understand. That was a reach, Miss Shields, but it's okay. It's okay.
I could pretty much do anything I wanted to. Well, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge. I'm not somebody who sits back and complains about things. You know, I think everything happens in due time. You got Claressa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. She's a young black girl, came out of Flint, Michigan, lived a hard life, went through a lot. She went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics when I fought. She actually fights at the weight class I fought in. And she's doing great. Women's boxing.
And then people are saying in the comments, remember Remy showed text of how Claressa was texting her for advice on clothes and dressing too. I see a pattern. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You need to leave.
They said when we was on this, you ignored it and acted unbothered. Now we moving on and you want to clout chase. Either fight her or leave it alone. Oh, shit. All right, let me see. Here we go. Hold on. And let us know what you think in the comments.
And, you know, I'm just like, you know, nah. And, you know, I just feel like, you know, she gave props where it's due. But, you know, she also spoke on how, you know, what I'm doing for women's boxing is great. But it's not great enough for her. When it's like, we got two different goals and sets in life. You know, me winning 2 Olympic gold medals is just the beginning. You know, even when she was boxing, she never fought on Showtime, HBO. I fought the main event on Showtime. I don't know how many times now.
Now, of course, I didn't respond to this, but I noted it. For someone who hardly had any experience as a professional boxer and who was supposedly looking up to me, for her to think that I would even call her name in a conversation about me fighting or making a comeback was silly to me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's clown world. It's clown world. That's clown world. I can respect it.
A year later, I was doing press for my show Homemade Simple on OWN, so I went on Sway Universe, another syndicated national show with millions of listeners.
Are you watching women's boxing today?
Oh, yeah.
You like Claressa?
Hey, man, real quick, Ninja. Hit the like button and answer the poll in the chat. And Laila Ali did not come to play about these receipts, Ninja. That's why she told us we gotta wait so she could break this down. This crazy. Here we go.
I do. I think that.
And, you know, I'm just like,
hold on. My bad.
A talented fighter. And she has the opportunity right now. The stage is set. You know, so now she just has to kind of do her thing.
I had Claressa here, right? I asked her who does she think would win and you against you in your prime and her now. And this is what she said.
She not cut like me. She don't take the challenges. Like, she didn't fight against Ann Wolf. I fight against the best and beat the best. And if Laila Ali was to come out of retirement, I beat her too.
That's not.
Shout out to Life of a Pisces. She said, I skipped the part. I didn't skip a part.
You know, because I think of somewhere around 148 where she would have more competitive challenges. I told her she should hire a nutritionist. My healthy life.
No, I didn't skip a part. Let's continue.
Talented fighter. And she has the opportunity right now. The stage is set. You know, so now she just has.
I gotta remember, these are clips too. Like, these are clips that she put together. The clips are just playing. I didn't put the clips together. She put the clips together. So if it look like I'm skipping parts, I'm not skipping a part. It's like it's skipping parts in the video. Let's get it. Here we go.
Kind of do her thing.
I had Claressa here, right? I asked her who does she think would win and you against you in your prime and her now. And this is what she said.
She not cut like me. She don't take the challenges. Like, she didn't fight against Ann Wolf. I fight against the best and beat the best. And if Laila Ali was to come out of retirement, I beat her too.
That's not anything I haven't heard before. First of all, she's supposed to feel like she's the greatest.
Absolutely.
But just because you think you are doesn't mean you are.
Okay.
All right, shots fired now. Shots fired right there. She said you're supposed to feel like that, but just because you feel like that don't mean it's true. Here we go.
I like to support and uplift people, and I think that on your way up, just do your best not to disparage those that have come before you. First of all, she could never beat me.
Okay.
Let me just get that straight right now.
You want to get that straight, Layla?
Let's get that straight right now.
All right, so there you go. Yeah. All right. And then that's when the beat started right there.
And not simply because she's not strong enough, okay, because I would definitely knock her out, but because she's not talented enough to beat me. Now you've seen what she's been referring to. So she felt justified to go on a tirade, and of course, a talented fighter. And she has the opportunity right now with her. Now you've seen what she's been referring to. So she felt justified to go on a tirade, and of course, she's twisted the story over the years and taken my comments out of context. Now, according to her, I just started talking about knocking her out just out of jealousy. Now you've seen what I said, what she said, how this started, and you can see she pitted herself against me in a fight. Now, I know some of this younger generation may not be familiar with me, but I've never been one to just talk about things I can't do. When I said that I would knock her out back in 2019, it wasn't any different than what I've said to anyone who's challenged me in the past. You can go back and look at tape on me.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I like it, okay? I like it. I respect it. Yes, sir. Here we go.
That was not just talk for me. It's what I did.
Yeah.
TKO.
Okay.
KO. It didn't matter. I was going to stop you. It wasn't going to a decision. And if you didn't belong in there with me, I was going to get you out of there. Here she is on a recent podcast explaining how she's passing the torch and that she has created a blueprint for success, which she is now sharing with other female fighters.
Hold up.
I actually promote.
So this is the blueprint that she about to say. Hold up. Shout out to Eclipse. Eclipse said, hold on. Let me put this out. Eclipse said that's not where the beef started. When you go back and look at it, it started when Claressa felt a way about Layla saying she didn't know she didn't know anyone who felt like a challenge. Eclipse. We talked about that earlier. That was that little piece that we showed you right here. This the piece right here. Hold up.
Because I think of my healthy lifestyle, the fact that I train all the time, I could pretty much do anything I wanted to. Well, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge.
Yeah, right there. We just talked about that right there. All right. So let's listen to the blueprint. Shout out to Claressa. Claressa got the blueprint for all the women and maybe the guys too that want to box. Hey, you could do it. If I never tore my MCL and ACL and I was still doing sports, I would I would fuck around and box. I like boxing now. I've actually been hit with a gut shot by a boxer that actually made me defecate on myself, Ninja. No bullshit. And it's all good, E.
You need to leave.
Yeah, man, that's happened, bro. I mean, I box now, but I'm not no professional.
Talent.
Here we go. 1 second.
I actually promote a woman fighter, and I'm giving her all the jewels and stuff that I know.
So this the blueprint, people. Everybody stop and listen. Here we go.
So she can get her big paydays too. It's a blueprint now on how you make $1 million, even if you don't have the gold medals. The biggest blueprint is build your brand.
Oh, she must have forgot years ago she recorded this and said that I gave her the piece of advice that she is now referring to as the most valuable piece of information that you need to be successful.
And that's what I was telling y'all. So when it comes to the shout out to the older generation, you feel me? One time for the OGs and the old OBs, the old boys and the old girls, Ninja. All right. Yeah, but what I keep telling y'all, bro, we came up, I'm in my mid to late 20s. We came up like in a generation where the internet was a thing, and to build yourself up, you had to build a brand. So the brand now, like I said, it's shock value culture. That's the time we living in. So niggas is just doing shit to just do shit for the shock value. You see people beefing. I tell y'all all the time, bro, smoke mirrors truth. Take the black pill and see for yourself, right? Take the black pill and see for yourself. So look, a lot of times, some of the beef y'all see is not real beef. Even some of the street beef. The street beef turned to real beef because of the fans. Can you imagine? Do that make sense?
But what the hell?
Do that make sense? The beef don't even be real like that. Like, they not really beefing for real. And I'm not saying in this instance, I'm just giving you an example. Follow me, guys. Follow me. So the beef don't even be real sometimes, but they got this whole thing now where you beef with somebody, they fans and your fans can collide, and you're gonna get more fans through the whole thing. So like I said, she built her brand per se. This is just my opinion. A lot of Claressa Shields' brand now is her beefing with people. So now she beefing with Remy, she beefing with the rappers that she was beefing with Laila Ali. She said she got the 15 M's for the fight. And even then with the example with Remy, what are the odds now that she got with a Ninja That Rap, and on top of her getting with a Ninja That Rap, on top of that, she writing music now, she dropping music. Come on, bro. You feel me? So y'all just gotta peep game. It's just people have certain goals for themselves, and like me, like I said, even me, I got my own personal goals. I ain't realized, like I'm always annoyed that I didn't wake up earlier, but now that I'm awake, y'all see me more on the net and all this kind of shit. I ain't realized at first, okay, this is how it works. But once you peep game, it's like, okay, so either you play the game by the rules and become part of the program, or else you're not gonna go where you want to go, because you can't, like, it's almost impossible at this point to reinvent the wheel, right? Or reinvent a new type of wheel. All you got to do is kind of follow a certain kind of pattern that other people have done, and from there turn around and then start to build your own. But you got to play by the rules of the game, and that's today's day and age. The new game is like, okay, you got to beef with people. Here we go.
But supposedly I didn't support her and I didn't want to pass the torch.
Laila Ali told me to build my brand, a good brand, and a brand that I want to represent and stand for. And she said, have good people behind me who I trust.
So this whole idea that she started about me being jealous because of her accolades and her surpassing me, do you realize that for years, fans have believed that there's so many fighters that are better than me? I mean, they have more titles than me. Multi-million-dollar fights are happening, more money than I ever made, more money than she's making.
This is what I just said this to y'all, and I didn't see this video before. Shout out to E. E says she needs better PR though. This ain't it. And like I said, where she messed up was the whole thing with getting with Pap. Now, don't get me wrong. If that person, you love that person make you happy, okay, cool. But like I said, the road she taking, she trying to be like, and I'm a fly on the wall, you feel me? I'm on the outside looking in. She's trying to be like, cause in life you could be famous or you could be infamous. Are y'all hearing me? Am I preaching? Am I preaching? I hope that I'm preaching. In life, you could be famous or infamous. Now, take what I just said and extrapolate off of it. Look at all the prominent people. Every single prominent person that you see now, famous or infamous. Now, like I said, it's not a, oh, this is all the people, but I'm saying an overwhelmingly large majority. And we don't say all here on the Blac Pill. And the reason why on this podcast, we don't say all, because if you say all when you're speaking about a group of people, or, you know, a certain entity, you know, people tend to think you're disingenuous in today's day and age. So you got to say some, or the majority, or the minority. You feel me? So yeah, the majority of the people you see now who are in the public light are either famous or infamous. Some people, right? And this is where you see the star. The true stars are both. They're both famous and infamous. So I mean, it's a whole thing. Shout out to Life of Pisces. Life of Pisces said, so the post Laila showed was someone I saw working for Claressa. That's what you said? I mean, hey, what are the odds, ninja? But I mean, if you think about it, when you think about these industries, another thing with the entertainment industry, y'all gotta remember it's entertainment too. So unless you get put on, a lot of these things is in-house. So you gotta find a way to put yourself on. So even y'all seeing me do this show, I'm putting myself on. I just realized how to do it from a different way, to where I don't gotta sell my soul and turn around and do whatever humiliation rituals and all that kind of shit. And who knows? And like I said, if I ever change, always remember that if I changed, I called it, and I had to change to get to the big bag. Okay, don't blame your boy. Don't blame your boy. I'm sorry.
You need to leave.
I apologize ahead of time, so when I forget and I say the stupid shit that will potentially get me canceled, y'all sit there and remember me like, I remember when you was like this, and y'all keep that memory, and hopefully if I forget that memory, y'all still got that memory in y'all heart. Let's continue.
So I guess if I'm supposedly jealous of her, I must be hating on them too, right?
I actually promote a woman fighter, and I'm giving her all.
Nope, I actually celebrate other women's success. I have relationships with those women. We have mutual respect. It's all love.
Like I said, so y'all gotta remember, Claressa chose infamy, and you know, Laila chose famous. So Laila chose to be famous, Claressa chose to be infamous. It is what it is. Won't make the rules, but always remember, so when you see Claressa don't got a bunch of pictures with all the girls. She wants all the girls against her, but she got pictures with all the boy fighters, and then she speaks highly of the boy fighters because she want to be infamous. Like I said, Laila Laila got pictures with all the girl fighters because she want to be famous, or she didn't want to be famous, but I'm saying she did what she did. And like I said, it was a different time, people, different time. Social media was just popping off and all that kind of shit. Like, it was there, but it wasn't really there. Like, we ain't see the implications. It wasn't where it was at, where it's at now. Does that make sense? Here we go.
She's the only one who decided to make herself my opposition. You know what my father would say? She's a generic wannabe. My father would not want to share his name or image with her. She does not represent anything about him in the ring or outside of the ring.
Ooh, shots fired. Shots fired. Shots are fired. And yeah, I mean, people hold themselves to different standards of respect. That's another thing we have to remember too. So even when y'all see me do this, always remember I consider myself intellectual. I'm doing this now because I'm entertaining, so I gotta entertain. But here we go.
Now, many of us, including myself, had high hopes for her. I supported her. I sent her off in the right direction, but she has become a disappointment. She is a horrible representation of both the sport and our culture.
Ooh. And it's like I said, the problem is what you do. Like I said, me personally, I separate the entertainer from their craft. And the reason why is because if you go into their lives, and that's what happened with the idea of celebrity. Celebrity's dead now because now we can see everybody's lives and shit, and it's the only way to stay relevant. The problem becomes, it's like, bruh, like when you see what some of these people do, you may not like the kind of lifestyle they live in. So like I said, me personally, shout out to E. I think E said when she came out with her PR team kind of throwing her off. I think that's what they trying to do on purpose. But the mistake was when she went public with the whole Pap relationship before Pap got divorced with Remy Ma. Yeah, I said it. Shout out to Pap and shout out to everybody involved. Don't send the Goonies after me, Ninja, okay? Don't send the Goonies after me. Once that happened, I'm not going to say it's the downfall of her career, but everybody got a bad taste in their mouth because it's grown people. It's not only the youngins. It's not really youngins that watch boxing like that unless you're really trying to box or you like fighting sports. It's grown people. Grown people like to watch boxing and shit like that. And I'm saying grown like I'm saying mentally mature people. Mentally mature people understand the craft. It's like, I wouldn't say it's like chess. That's a bit extreme. But I'm saying like when you watch boxing, you got to actually like to fight. You got to like understand how people move, how they bob and weave, understand all the different drills that they do. You just got to understand it. Some people don't understand it like that. So like I said, it's grown people paying that real deal money to come see these people fight. And that's the whole issue now. So she kind of left a bad taste in everybody's mouth dealing with Remy's, Remy's husband. At the same time, you feel me? At the same time, don't get me twisted. Don't get me twisted. Don't get twisted now. At the same time, Remy Ma was with another ninja. What's that ninja name? I forget that ninja name. The Block, what's the ninja name? The ninja that looked like, Remy got a type. She got a type. The ninja that looked like Pap. She was with that ninja too. But at the same time, for some odd reason, and that's why I ain't married yet, you turn around and do some shit. As a man, you can't have access to nobody, okay? You gotta sit there and sit in that, in the mud, ninja, okay? I don't know why it's like that, but yeah, it's all good. I'm not here to change the rules. I'm just here observing, okay? Here we go.
Beneficial. If they win against you, you don't need them bitches with you. Her man ain't got no balls, so you know we little.
Like I said, but in my eyes, the way I look at it, I guess she going after the bag. That's it. She trying to stack as much as possible while she still can. That's just how the game goes.
Not them fake who do it for the real women. Girls who think they just so pretty and just because they born light skinned that they just all that they can come.
And then I guess she posted this video saying colorism, prejudice, or discrimination based on skin tone, even within the same race. Colorism is real, and I'm here to let y'all know. That's why you always see me say I'm riding with my dark skinned ninja. Shout out to my light skinned brothers too. Y'all know what it is, nigga. Come on, bro. We all black. But I always tell y'all, colorism most definitely plays a role subconsciously in a lot of people's minds because we've been taught white supremacy since we were younger. So we're all little white supremacists. We just don't know it. Let me not say it like that, but yeah, it's the truth, bro.
You need to leave.
It's the truth. I mean, it is what it is. So like I said, you see a light-skinned woman, and unless you really like black women or you're attracted to black women, if you see a light-skinned woman and a dark-skinned woman, you're going to be more interested in a lighter-skinned woman. I don't make the rules. Don't be mad at your boy. I don't make the rule. I just peep game.
You need to leave.
I just peep game. In a world full of lies, I'm giving you a bit of truth. Okay, hit the like button and answer the poll. Let's get it.
Some people shit talking. I look better than you. I look better than you, so you can get off my shit. Light skin.
Now, do you believe I'm jealous of her? Nope, I actually celebrate.
All right, and she was gonna say, do you really believe I'm jealous of her accomplishments? Man, that was heavy, Ninja. Jesus. That was heavy. Hey, bro, let us know what you think in the comment section. Shout out to everybody who watches on the playback. Y'all let us know what y'all think too, man. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. That's it for tonight's show, Ninja. Yes, sir. We back in here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. It's the dark days, Ninja. Shout out to everybody tuning in. That's why we in here a little bit late. I can't wait till the time change. Time change November 2nd. It's going to suck, though, because the dark days might be over. I may do the dark days for the rest of the year, though. I don't know yet. We'll see. But, yeah, it's the best time of the year. It's actually the most wonderful time of the year. Yes, sir. It's Black Adam. I'm back in here tomorrow. Deuces. Peace.